Hey guys, what's going on? Darral Addison at torpedopont.com, darralladdison@torpedopont.com, and we are picking our peppers off, the remaining peppers off of the pepper planters. And I want you to see what I do. I create a bucket and I wash my peppers in that bucket. I transfer them to one bag, suddenly I transfer to this one. Once I wash them and clean them, then I transfer them to a second bag, and then I determine what I'm going to do. So these right here, they'll probably be for freezing, for guests who come over, who would like to eat. So we'll just grab these things and just put them in here. This is only a small fraction of what we're actually doing. I wanted you to see exactly what happens after I wash them off, get all the greens, everything off of them. And this is what they look like. They're beautiful, aren't they beautiful? I love these peppers. I don't know if you can see everything, but they're so beautiful. So beautiful. Love them. So the first harvest, we got, I think, 288. And so the potential of all the peppers that we're seeing right now, we know that those 5 planters that grew these Hungarian peppers probably have the potential of doing 800 peppers, just from the Hungarian alone, just from those 5 planters. So once I get it done, I try to remove as much air as possible. Because remember now, these are going directly into the freezer. The last thing I want them to do is sit any longer to create any decay. Second thing I did was I took the peppers that were damaged by the extreme cold. And these are them right there. Now what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to now start collecting the seeds of these for next year. I think one of these peppers, let's go through the seeds to see what one pepper looks like. So if this is a complete pepper, let's cut it open. And we're assuming that this pepper is at its life expectancy, so I want you to see what goes on here. And all we can do is estimate, right? So as we start to open this up, we start looking for seeds inside of the pepper itself, because that's what we're focused on, the seeds themselves. We're not really focused on anything else. So when these seeds start to mature and develop, I want to be the first on the line to get them, okay? And so you can see there are a lot of seeds inside of this pepper plant. Now, it may not have been fully matured, but you know what? So all that matters is I'm going to give you some seeds. Let's pop another one open and take a look at it. See all that good stuff in there? That's what we want. See all those seeds popping out there? Lots and lots of them, guys. That's what we want, okay? That's what we want. And that's why I'm saving these seeds, because remember, we just took 30 seeds out of each planter. And of those 30 seeds, we grew close to 700 peppers just from the Hungarians alone. And so 30 seeds grew into 700 seeds. If those 700 seeds have at least 50 seeds in them, that's an awful lot of seeds. That's an awful lot of seeds. You may be somewhere up of 30-something thousand seeds if you really take a look at it. So do not let your seeds deceive you, okay? They will provide you, your planter is designed to be sustainable. It's not designed to be a one-shot deal, then going back to Home Depot buying more plants. These planters are designed to feed you continually. So get rid of this one-shot deal. Learn to save and to build your food future, your food stability. That's what you want. You don't want any insecurity in your food supply. You want to be able to rotate, understand how food works, understand how to reuse those seeds over again. Sustainability is the way to go, and I want you to do that. I want to show you one more thing. Inside of these planters, we took about 30 seeds, we threw them inside of there. And of course, we're not towards the end of the season, but it's just cold. Had these plants would have been extended further out, you will see a lot more fruit on these plants, okay? Don't be deceived thinking that somehow it's over. No. What I want to show you though is the seeds, the 30 some odd seeds we put in those planters, how not one seed died. Everything that was supposed to germinate and grew, germinated and grew. Let me show you something. these are the plants that came from my harvest. I want to sit down, I want to show you the importance of how the torpedo pot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plants. Set that aside. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I think about 33, 34 plants in total from that one planter. So 34 plants in total for that one planter. I consider that very good, considering those 34 plants wanted to grow and produce more food, but of course they can't. In this region, they can't do that, okay? Torpedo pot will give you all the fundamentals for your soil, all the fundamentals for your internal atmosphere for that soil. But your conditions around you, the amount of sunlight, is very important in determining the type of crop that you get. It's very, very important. And so, follow me. I'm going to start taking apart. We did the Hungarian, get the jalapeno, and I'm gonna tell you something. Cayenne has so many peppers on it. I know it's going to be a very interesting thing. See, I got Hungarian sitting over there and I forgot all about it. But there's a lot of peppers all around the property I've got to start breaking apart because I wanna, I wanna try peas again. I wanna try snow peas in those same planters. We grew 600 snow peas in those planters beginning of this year. The same planters, 600 snow peas. And so I want to do 3 seasons. I know it's cold. I know it's freezing. Snow peas are great, except when you start to go down like 25 degrees or some of that nature. That's when it completely stands still. That's when they start to rot. They freeze to death. But this cold that we've been hitting is about 30. I think 30 something's been the lowest. 36 is I see freezing water around the torpedo pot. So I know that it's hitting 32. I know it is. But I want to see what I can get out of my planter. So I'm gonna clean them out and start pulling all of the root system that's left inside of there. I cut the bottom planters off. And so I'm gonna start pulling the roots out and adding more soil in. Now normally what I normally do with the roots, you can leave your roots in there for some cases, but the pepper plants have, their root system is so overpowering. It's an aggressive root system. And it just goes down and it just takes over the soil. It literally just goes in and all the small roots that come off of that, it embeds itself in the soil like you've never seen before. So we've got to pull them out and I'm going to add more soil and I'm probably throw some snow peas in there. If I find something in my dealer I want during the wintertime, I'll do that. But for the most important thing for this year, I'm harvesting my kale. So yesterday night I went and picked 15 pieces of kale and I had it. Along with my kale, I had my celery, and my celery it's just beautiful. It tastes delicious. I just do that in my dip, just to keep myself happy, keep myself healthy, keep myself ahead of the game. Darral at torpedopot.com, Darral at torpedopot.com. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.